everyone. My name is Teresa Miller. I'm the Director of Technical Advocacy here at Cohesity. Today, we are going to take a look at how you can do intelligent threat protection with Cohesity. So here I am in my security center, and we are on the threat protection part of the dashboard. Now, we get a quick bird's eye view into the anomalous activity that is potentially going on in our environment, including some of the threats discovered, as well as the user activity. But what we're going to do next is take a closer look at how with Cohesity we can really get some great information and leverage our intelligence scanning to really understand what's impacting our data. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on this particular system. This system is definitely showing with some anomalous activity. The snapshot is actually showing as impacted and blocked. We can get a little bit more insights by clicking on trends. There are trend lines here that show what's been changed on the right side of my screen, what files have been added, changed, deleted, and what has not been touched. From here, we can click affected files and get a list of those affected files. Plus, from an audit perspective, we can actually see what type of change occurred. And the last part is sensitivity. So from a data classification perspective, we do provide you some additional information around whether or not, if your data was exposed to the outside, if there was any PII, for example, in that data. And we're doing that leveraging over 200 pre-built-in classifiers to make sure that your regulations such as PCI, PII, and HIPAA can be followed successfully. Now, what I'm going to do next, because we definitely have something going on, I'm going to show you the Cohesity threat detection scanning. So how this works is if we go ahead and do a detection, I can go to threat intelligence and I can go ahead and do a search for the system that I want to run a scan against. Now, in this particular case, we are leveraging and providing you with over 600 threat families, as well as a large amount of IOCs. These are all built in that you can take advantage of from a rule set perspective. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what about customizing my rules or my YAR rules? You absolutely can, but we're doing all the heavy lifting for you, and you may not need to. So to finish the threat intelligence scan, we just click next. We give the run a name, so we can go ahead and call this today. We choose the snapshot we want to run it against, and we choose start detection. Now I have a bunch of scans that I've already run, and one in particular for the system we're working with today. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel, and we're going to go ahead and click into that scan. And what we can see here is based on our AI/ML based algorithms, we can see that 12 IOCs have been matched, that our security risk is high, and that our threat category is ransomware. Now, sometimes we like to do additional research. We really want to understand and do our due diligence around what this is. Now, I can assure you this is 100% a problem, but what I could do is head out to a website or a tool, right? Whatever solution you use to do further analytics when you're researching your ransomware. We can put this threat family in, and what we can see here is that there are 43 other security vendors that flag this type of threat as a problem. So you've leveraged Cohesity. We've got the right tools in the background in place for you. You've done your additional research, and now it's time to transition to some form of recovery. So that wraps up what I wanted to share with you today around our intelligent threat protection capabilities.